Tonight, Coach Nate Sutton, in his first year in the Greenup County Musketeers, will host the Mason County Royals and Coach Brian Kirk in a late season tune-up with the postseason right around the corner. The Royals come in from the 10th region tonight, and they've had their struggles this season. So is Greenup. This year, Mason County is 5-18 overall under head coach Kirk, and Greenup County is 8-17. Both of them have had their struggles this year, but they are both looking to make a quick turnaround here before postseason gets started. We are about 11 minutes away from tip-off. It is Case and Gullet night here at the Greenhouse, honoring and remembering the young boy who was very beloved here at Greenup County. We'll get ready to bring you some more of the Ashland Credit Union pregame show here in just a few moments here on MyTown TV.
Whoa, hey, fellas. You know the routine.
My bad. We got you.
Tom?
Now entering Clarks, number 24 from Georgetown, Kentucky, Malachi Marino. Make some noise for number 22, Drayton Hawthorne. You know him, you can't guard him. From Woodford County, number 2, Jasper Johnson.
Return, fresh, fuel. Clarks.
At Members Choice Credit Union, we're here to make every moment even better. From grabbing lunch at Fat Patty's, to sweets at Sweet Peace Bakery, to finding the perfect gift downtown at the local Mercantile or Holly Bees. Your MCCU card helps you shop local with just a tap. This season, support local and pay with ease all around Ashland with MCCU with our new tap-to-pay debit and credit cards. Your money, your future, your choice. Members Choice Credit Union.
Buckle up, phone down. Buckle up, put your phone down, yeah. Buckle up, phone down. Buckle up, put your phone down, yeah. Buckle up, phone down. Buckle up, put your phone down, yeah. Buckle up, phone down. Buckle up, put your phone down. Ooh. Put your phone.
Be safe, Kentucky. Buckle up and put the phone down.
Pick 6 for $19.99, a perfect meal for two.
That's gotta rhyme.
Well, how about munching on Pick 6, my mouth going yap, yap. People always staring at my wings, they go flap, flap. Dave is so surprised because he didn't know I'd rap. Pick 6 meal for two for $19.99.
Thinking about what's next after high school? Ashland Community and Technical College offers medical assisting, business administration, computer-aided drafting and design, college transfer, and more. Learn more at ashland.kctcs.edu.
This country runs on skilled hands, and right now, we don't have enough of them. Electrician jobs are booming, and IBEW Local 317 is training the folks who'll keep America lit. If you're ready to learn a trade that matters, visit us at 1848 Madison Avenue, Huntington.
From hand-cut steaks to fall-off-the-bone ribs, Texas Roadhouse has something for everyone. Visit TexasRoadhouse.com or download the Texas Roadhouse mobile app to get on the wait list or place a to-go order online. Fresh baked bread and honey cinnamon butter await at Texas Roadhouse. Order their legendary catering for your next event. Located at 501 Winchester Avenue across from Ashland Town Center Mall. Texas Roadhouse will help you support your local school.
Ashland Credit Union is proud to offer 10 $1,000 scholarships to empower students taking the next steps on their journey. See website for more details or email scholarships@ashlandcu.org for more information.
Pathways has been around for over half a century, providing quality behavioral health care services for 60 years.
Pathways is your certified community behavioral health care clinic. Learn more at pathways-ky.org. Expert care, backed by experience.
Hey, we're Jim and Joe's Garage. Family owned and operated for 3 generations.
We sell cars,
do bodywork and repair.
We've got a full-service mechanic for when your check engine light comes on.
And we have all kinds of great parts and accessories.
Stop by and see us sometime here at Jim and Joe's.
Mom, what's for dinner?
Hi, this is Clay from Pollock's Jewelers. So much has changed, especially over the last 30 years. Now the latest craze, lab-grown diamonds. As the only certified gemologist appraiser in the tri-state area, happy to help you. Thanks again for all your support and friendship over the years. We'll see you soon.
Welcome back to the greenhouse. About 5.5 minutes away from getting this one started. As I said before the break, tonight is Payson Bullitt night. A young boy from this area who just passed away a few weeks ago from a rare form of cancer. Tonight is all about honoring him. It's a green out here tonight at the greenhouse. You'll see a lot of fans tonight. Nice crowd here as well tonight, wearing green in honor of his favorite color. Let's talk a little bit about Mason County. Under head coach Brian Kirk, they're 5-18 overall this season, scoring around 54 points a game and allowing about 73 points a game. They've had their struggles this year, but one thing that's really good about them is that they're a very good shooting team and that they can get hot very quickly. Some of those players that I will mention that are great perimeter shooters, that'd be number 5, Jace Mers. I believe I'm saying that right, Mers. If I'm not, I apologize. Number 3, Hollis Chisley, and number 13, Riley Likens. All 3 of those players are absolute threats out on the perimeter, averaging high 30s, low 40s percentage in the three-point category. It'll be a tough night for the Musketeers and for Mason County as well. Mason has lost to Rowan County twice, Lewis County, Fleming County, and they split with Bracken County with 1 win and 1 loss. Their main keys tonight are to hit enough threes to stay attached. That's their biggest threat that they bring to the Musketeers, as well as getting to the free throw line and competing on the boards. Greenup County is not a strong rebounding team. They haven't been in the last several games, at least. If you watch that Lewis County performance, it was just an absolute domination on the boards by Lewis County. So hopefully not the Lady Musketeers. I'm too used to calling girls games right now. But hopefully the Musketeers will have a much better night. They've lost their last several in a row. I wish I knew how many that was. I don't have their stat sheet with me at the moment, but they've lost their last several games in a row. Looking to make a comeback tonight just before districts start next week. They will play Raceland down at Russell next week. This year, under first head coach Nate Sutton, they're 8-17 overall, scoring around 58 points a game, averaging or allowing about 62. They're not having a terrible season, especially for a first-year head coach. He's clearly got some different things to work out on offensive defense. But he's had a great senior class to kind of build off of, as well as a lot of really, really good young kids that he's gotten this year that have been really great for this Musketeer team. A couple of those players you're going to look out for tonight. Number 1, Casey Gaiman, they call him Mr. 1000 here at the greenhouse, averaging 15 points a game. Cam Chaffins, 10 points a game. Kieran Jenkins, a big name here at the greenhouse as well, averaging 9 points a game. And Hunter Holbrook, he's having a much better season than last year, kind of struggled on and off. Pretty solid this year, averaging 7 points a game, as well as Gavin Roy. He leads the team in rebounds with 6 per game. And Bradley Adkins, known as the garbage man here in Lloyd, who has been a big threat on the boards so far this season. Had a great senior year. Greenup County has 2 wins over Rowan this season, plus wins over Fleming County and Bracken County. Those are some of the opponents that Mason has struggled with this year. And Greenup County's biggest keys tonight are to defend the three-point line, get quality looks early. They've struggled a little bit on their three-point shooting. Sometimes they're super hot. If you watch the Bath County game a few months back, it was just an absolute domination of threes from this Musketeer offense. But they've had their struggles as well They went several games. They went really cold from behind the arc. Hopefully they can get heated up again tonight, especially with this Mason County offense and players like Chisley and Likens and Mers. Another few things for Greenup County to keep in mind is just really to make those routine plays. That's one of the biggest things they've really struggled with all year, is just to make the little things count and do the basics, handle your fundamentals. That's been one of the biggest problems they faced this year, but I'm sure Coach Sutton will have them figured out. They'll carry this momentum into districts next week. We're about a minute away from getting you your starting lineups. Thank you so much for joining me tonight here in the greenhouse. I'm not your usual voice for the boys' games. Ryan Parker could not make it tonight, so I'll be filling in for him. But again, I do appreciate you tuning in, and it's sure to be a great one tonight here at the greenhouse. We'll go ahead and get set to get you those starting lineups. Once again, thank you so much for joining me on the Ashland Credit Union pregame show tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, can I have your attention, please? Tonight we remember a sweet, courageous boy. Kason Gullett was diagnosed with DIPG on December 20th, 2023. DIPG is a rare brain cancer found in the pons, which is in the brainstem. He had an unforgettable smile and a contagious laugh that filled any room. He loved sports, his family, and proudly sang of his Jesus. Throughout his diagnosis, he was determined to play sports, fish, hunt, and attend church, even when physically moving was difficult. During his battle with DIPG, his bravery was admired by anyone who knew him. Kason fought so hard. However, on Monday, February 2nd, 2026, Kason's suffering ended. His memory will never fade. So tonight, in memory of Kason, we are wearing green, the student section, the coaches, and many of you. And we are all donating all money collected to his family. This money will be used for medical bills and funeral costs. You can donate cash, check, Venmo, or PayPal. Donations are greatly appreciated. And now, let's have a moment of silence in Kason's honor. Thank you.
That was a short moment of silence in honor of Kason. As we said before, only 8 years old, passed away just a few weeks ago on February 2nd.
Now for our lineups. First up, our visitors from Mason County, the Royals. Number 1, Kyson Fox.
Over for Mason County, we have number 1, Kyson Fox. Number 5, Jason Mers. I was saying that right. Number 10, Ben Brookbank.
Number 11, Trayson Lang.
Number 11, Trayson Lang.
Number 25, Cruz Gil Campbell.
And number 25, Cruz Gil Campbell. Now for Greenup County, I imagine it'll be the same starting 5 that we usually have. Can't quite see all the way down there.
And now the starting lineup for Greenup County Musketeers. That's sophomore number 4, Kim Chapin.
Got number 4, Kim Chapin, high-scoring sophomore this year, averaging 10 points a game.
Skyler
Got number 5, Skylar Martin, getting a start tonight, a senior. Got number 21, Bradley Adkins. Number 23, Gavin Roy. It's his first year back in about 2 years. Having a great season, been a big hustler for this team. And last but not least, number 1, Mr. 1000, Casey Gammon, getting the start as usual. And as I was saying just a moment ago about Kaysen, as someone who interacted with Kaysen several times throughout volleyball season and just being around his family, such a sweet kid, and he surely will be missed. All proceeds tonight will go to his family to help cover the cost of medical bills and anything else. But once again, just such a sweet kid. And I can't say enough how much he will be missed. But we're honoring him tonight. Got a green out here in Lloyd at the greenhouse. Student section wearing green, fans wearing green. And here's an early 3 from Skylar Martin. Big 3 early on for Skylar Martin, getting the start tonight. It's number 25, Gil Campbell. 3 from, that was Brookbank, no good. Rebound to Mason County. Brookbank again. Rolls out. Gammon with the rebound. He's struggling down in the corner. Gets it to Roy. Roy had it knocked away. There's Gil Campbell. That was Fox that missed the layup. Here's Casey Gammon out on the arc. Takes it inside, gives it to Bradley Adkins, all the way over to Cam Chaffins. Cam Chaffins taking it inside, gives it back out to Martin, back to Roy. Over to Adkins on the wing. Adkins taking it down low. What can he do with it? He'll dish it down to Gammon. Gammon's trapped. He's got a wide open Cam Chaffins for 3. Here's Gil Campbell. That's Lang. Inside, throws it into Brookbank. Out of his hands and out of bounds. Got a great crowd tonight here in the greenhouse. Really great crowd from both sides. Mason County brought a lot of fans tonight. Certainly a packed one here down in Lloyd. Here's Casey Gammon. Gammon takes it inside, off the back iron, almost got it tipped back up. And there's Adkins with the putback. There's Gil Campbell taking it inside, gives it to, that's Fox. Fox is going to get caught on a travel. And Greenup County already off to an 8-0 lead early in this one. Here's Cam Chaffins. Gets it into Adkins, out to Gammon. Thought about the 3, didn't take it. Takes it inside instead, had that shot blocked. Went to go get his own block shot, but his foot was out of bounds. That'll be Mason County's ball. Here's Gil Campbell. Campbell with a floater, no good. Gets his own rebound. It's out to Lang, no good on the 3. Still can't get a rebound for Greenup. That ball was almost thrown away. Here's Lang again. Gives it to Gil Campbell. Lang up top, bringing it back out. Trying to get the screen from Fox. Takes it himself. And a funky move there. Got fouled. I believe there's a foul on number 5, Skylar Martin. It's his first. And Lang will miss the first. And airballed on the second. And the student section is not going to let him hear the end of that one. They are certainly loud and energetic tonight. Here's Cam Chaffins, gets it inside to Roy, almost bobbled it for a second. There's Gammon back to Chaffins. Chaffins over to Martin for another three. Good. Skylar Martin getting the start tonight off the bench. And he might just be what the Musketeers need for next week when they get into district play. There's Brookbank, gives it over to Fox, back to Lang. Lang taking it inside, out to Gil Campbell. Gil Campbell trapped down low. And missed the shot. There's Cam Chaffins, Greenup County 11-0. Back to Gammon, over to Chaffins. Here's Gammon. Taking it up top, he'll take his time. Not too much to worry about at the moment. Greenup County's up 11. There's Martin, over to Gammon. Here's Gammon again, taking it inside, out to Bradley Atkins. Throws it over to Martin, back to Gammon, to Chaffins. Greenup County getting some good ball movement so far. And Bank isn't open. There's Gil Campbell, throws it down into Brookbank. That was number 5, Mers, and, well, both 5s, Mers and Martin. Chasing after that ball, went out of bounds off of Martin. It'll be Mason County's ball. I think that was a foul on number 11. Trayson Lang. Got a timeout here on the floor. It'll be a 30-second timeout called by Mason County. It'll be a Blackburn Avenue Giovanni's 30-second timeout. As always, they encourage you to think inside the box. Thank you so much to them for sponsoring our 30-second timeouts all season long. Make sure you go check them out. That's the Blackburn Avenue Giovanni's of South Ashland. Greenup County already got off to a really good start in this one, leading 11-0 with 3 minutes left in the first. And I think this is exactly the kind of game style they need to bring with them into districts next week. And maybe this is a smart move by Coach Sutton to bring in a heavy three-point shooter like Martin. Greenup struggled with that here in the past several games, getting good looks. And maybe a corner three is just what they need at this time of the season. Here's Martin. Over to Adkins. There's Cam Chaffins. Cam Chaffins still with it. Gives it back to Martin for another three. No good. Gammon with the rebound. There's Cam Chaffins, back to Gammon. Back to Chaffins. 2:15 and counting. There's Gammon again. Gammon takes it inside. And one. Casey Gammon with an and one opportunity here in the first. He completes the N1. I'm sorry, I just looked over in the student section for a second. There's a student painted green right now. Not wearing green. He's wearing gray, but he's painted green. Rebound by Roy. Cam Chaffins has it. There's Gammon back to Chaffins. Chaffins up top. Gives it over to Gammon. Gammon. Just from in front of the arc, no good. Here's Gil Campbell. Bringing it up the floor. He's got some speed on him. Dishes it out to... That was number 5, Murs. No good on the 3. There's Gammon again. Cam Chaffins for 3, no good. Throws it all the way ahead to Brookbank for 2. That's Mason County's first points of the night. Let's look at Ben Brookbank. Gammon loses control of it. Mason County throws it away again, and Bradley Adkins is blocked and fouled. And it looked like he was fouled really hard, but they're going to call it jump ball. Down below. I'm not entirely sure either side likes that call. Greenup County wanted a foul, and I think Mason County wanted a block. A blocked shot. And Mason County throws it away again. Here's Hunter Holbrook checking in. He kicked it out of bounds. Here's number 22, Mark Turner checking in for the Royals. And for the Musketeers, we got Hunter Holbrook as well as Kyler Robinson. Kyler Robinson's been getting a lot of minutes lately. He's been doing pretty well for this Musketeer team. Here's Gil Campbell, gives it into Brookbank for 2. 10 seconds remaining. 5. Over to Cam Chaffins for 3 at the buzzer, no good. So after 1, Greenup leads 14-4 here on the Green Out night at the Greenhouse. We'll be right back to bring you the second half, to bring you the second quarter as well as the second half here on MyTown TV.
Pathways has been around for over half a century, providing quality behavioral health care services for 60 years.
Pathways is your certified community behavioral health care clinic. Learn more at pathways-ky.org. Expert care, backed by experience.
It's not just about saving up. It's learning what it means to earn something for yourself, a few dollars at a time. It's about earning your independence. Every deposit, every goal, every step closer. People's Bank. Working together, building success.
Welcome back to the Greenhouse here on MyTown TV. Getting ready to get this second quarter started. Greenup County leads 14-4 and what was a very dominant first quarter for the Musketeers. Here's Gammon. Gives it over to Holbrook. Gammon over to Chaffins. Back to Gammon. The Chaffins. Back to Gammon. Back to Chaffins. Over to Adkins. To Chaffins. To Gammon. Gammon bringing it back up top. Here's Cam Chaffins, number 4. Sophomore for the Musketeers. Tried to get it into Kyler Robinson. That pass was read really well by number 5, Murs. Missed the shot. Here's Hunter Holbrook with it. Bringing it up, flying by defense. And Bradley Atkins for 2.
Assist by Holbrook. 24 Hughes now for the Royals.
Here's Murs. That was blocked by Kyler Robinson. It's a foul on number 25, Gil Campbell. And nice job by Kyler Robinson just using that length to get up and block that shot. He's about 6'4", 6'5", only a sophomore. End of the game, we got Kieran Jenkins for the Musketeers. Jenkins over to Robinson. Back to Jenkins. Over to Gammon. Back to Jenkins. Over to Bradley Atkins in the corner. To Jenkins for a long 3. No good. Had about 3 different Mason County players rebounding for that one. Here's Gil Campbell taking it inside himself. I'm shocked he didn't walk there. Missed the shot anyway, so it doesn't matter. I'm very surprised it wasn't considered a walk. Here's Jenkins. Back over to Gammon. Gammon fumbled it for a second, recovered by Robinson. He's going to try to take it inside. Lost the ball again. They'll throw it all the way ahead to Gil Campbell. He was headed out of bounds. Threw it back off of Casey Gammon. Nice move by Gil Campbell. It's number 1, Kyson Fox checking back in for the Royals. And there's Murs. Murs trapped out in the corner. Gives it to Brookbank. Brookbank. No good. Rebound to Fox. Kieran Jenkins went after it, out of bounds. Well, almost out of bounds. Finally recovered by Greenup after scrambling for a little bit, both teams. Here's Gammon. Dishes it over to Jenkins in the corner. Can't get the 3. Bradley Atkins with a rebound to put back. No good, but is fouled. It's going to be on number 1, Kyson Fox. It's his first. Adkins makes the first. This is the second. Here's Gil Campbell. Here's Lang. Lang taking it in. Can't get the layup. There's Hunter Holbrook. Almost had that snatched away from him. Still fighting through traffic. And Kyler Robinson had that shot blocked. Out of bounds. It's going to be Greenup County's ball. Here's Bradley Atkins. Gives it to Jenkins. There's Hunter Holbrook. There's Jenkins all the way over to Holbrook in the corner. Dishes it inside to Gammon. Rolls out. Recovered by Gil Campbell. It looked like it was tipped out of bounds by Atkins. There's Brookbank. Can't get the layup. Put back by Fox. Here's Holbrook out on the wing. We've got a timeout called by Coach Nathan Sutton. He wants a full timeout. We'll go ahead and take it right with him here with 3:40 remaining in the second quarter. We'll be right back here on MyTown TV.
Whoa, hey, fellas. You know the routine.
My bad. We got you.
Tom?
Now entering Clarks, number 24 from Georgetown, Kentucky, Malachi Marino. Make some noise for number 22, Drayton Hawthorne. You know him, you can't guard him. From Woodford County, number 2, Jasper Johnson.
Return, refresh, fuel. Clarks.
With Ashland Credit Union's Community Spirit Card Program, every swipe supports what matters most: our students, our schools, and our community. From morning coffee to Friday night lights, show your spirit everywhere you go.
We're back here at the Greenhouse on MyTown TV. Here are about 3:40 remaining in the second quarter. I'm Maria Moraci bringing you tonight's action. Make sure you stick around after this quarter's over. For the Buffalo Wild Wings halftime show, we'll be bringing that to you here in just a few minutes. Greenup County leads this one 17-6. And we're not even out of the first half yet, already out to a very commanding lead. They're playing a much better game tonight than they have the past several games. They've been on a bit of a cold streak lately, looking to break that just before district time and really get some momentum going. Here's Gammon out in the corner. Kicks it back out to Hunter Holbrook. Ball went out of bounds off Mason County. It'll stay with Greenup. Here's Bradley Atkins out to Kieran Jenkins in the corner. Thought about the three, didn't pull the trigger. Here's Gavin Roy. Kicks it out to Jenkins. He'll shoot that time. Off the side of the iron. Oh, and Gavin Roy hit hard. He's back up. He's doing okay. But man, he hit the floor pretty hard there. There's Gil Campbell. Gives it over to, it was Fox. Back over to Lang, over to Brookbank, to Mers. Gil Campbell for three, good.
3-point basket for Gil Campbell.
That's going to be the kind of momentum Mason County needs to build up. As I said before in the pregame show, once they get hot from three, they can be pretty hard to stop. Here's Hunter Holbrook. Back over to Jenkins, over to Gammon in the corner, to Jenkins, to Holbrook. Greenup County really needs to get that ball inside of the perimeter. Right now they're taking a lot of perimeter shots. There's another one from Holbrook, in and out. Stolen back by Greenup. Here's Gammon. Over to Roy for a three. Off the side of the iron. There's Kieran Jenkins taking it inside. He's trapped. Try to throw it into Roy. Just a little off target. Here's Brookbank. Over to Lang. He'll try a three. Good. Just like that, Mason County is back within 5. Got another full timeout called by Nathan Sutton. We'll go ahead and take it with him. We'll be right back just here in a few moments.
This country runs on skilled hands, and right now, we don't have enough of them. Electrician jobs are booming, and IBEW Local 317 is training the folks who'll keep America lit. If you're ready to learn a trade that matters, visit us at 1848 Madison Avenue, Huntington.
Welcome back to the Greenhouse here on My Town TV. I'm Maria Moraci, here with Greenup County and Mason County tonight. And after being down by 11 just moments ago, Mason County has already found themselves back within 5. Here's Casey Gammon. Gives it over to Monroe, checking into the game. He hits a quick 3. Got a jump ball. Possession will stay with Mason County. And that was Gil Campbell. Thought he had his man over on the wing. And he just moved a second before he was supposed to, I think. Out of bounds on Mason County. It'll go with Greenup here with 1:08 remaining in the first half. Make sure you stick around for the Buffalo Wild Wings halftime show. We'll run down the first half stats and talk a little more gameplay before we bring you the second half. Here's Ryan Monroe, back to Gammon. Over to Martin, bobbled it. He's fighting for it, lost control of it. And there's Jace Mers. And Mason County can't get it to roll. Here's Monroe. The freshman gives it over to Gammon. Back to Monroe. Ryan Monroe, he was out with injury early on in the season. Started a little bit, played some good minutes, and then was out with an injury for a few weeks. Now he's back. He's been a big help for this Musketeer team. There's another 3 just off the front of the iron. Gavin Roy fighting with it. It'll be a jump ball, I believe. I apologize. That'll be a foul on Gavin Roy. He's got a hold. It's his first foul. It's number 22, Mark Turner, checking back in. Kyson Fox will sit. There's Gil Campbell with under 10 seconds remaining. 5 to go. Back out to Turner. Over to... That was Lang. Can't get the 3 to go at the buzzer. And after 2, Greenup County leads 20-12. We'll be right back to bring you the Buffalo Wild Wings halftime show here on My Town TV.
Whoa, hey, fellas. You know the routine.
My bad. We got you.
Tom?
Now entering Clarks, number 24 from Georgetown, Kentucky, Malachi Marino. Make some noise for number 22, Brayden Hawthorne. You know him, you can't guard him. From Woodford County, number 2, Jasper Johnson.
Return, refresh, fuel. Clarks.
The purpose of Escape the Vape is going to be to try to get the teenagers and the young kids to stop vaping. With the kids, their brains are still forming until they're 25. Parents in the community need to pay attention if their kids are using it, because there are signs that their kids use it.
Hi, this is Clay from Pollock's Jewelers. So much has changed, especially over the last 30 years. Now the latest craze, lab-grown diamonds. As the only certified gemologist appraiser in the tri-state area, happy to help you. Thanks again for all your support and friendship over the years. We'll see you soon.
Being able to spend time with patients is really what does make the biggest difference.
My goal is to get you as well as I can so that you don't need a doctor as often.
With expert clinicians offering personalized care in pediatrics, mental health, pharmacy, dental, and so much more. We're more than your family doctor. We're your doctor in the family.
Mom, what's for dinner?
It's not just about saving up. It's learning what it means to earn something for yourself, a few dollars at a time. It's about earning your independence. Every deposit, every goal, every step closer. People's Bank. Working together, building success.
At Big Sandy Superstore, we support factories and workers right here in the USA. We're always looking for American-made brands that are built to last and made to matter. Because American-made means jobs and opportunities in our communities. You'll get big savings on American-made brands when you shop right here and can feel good knowing you're supporting your neighbors, friends, and family. Built here, sold here. Big Sandy Superstore.
Welcome back to My Town TV. I'm Maria Moraci, here to bring you the Buffalo Wild Wings halftime show. After two, Greenup County leads 20-12. Kind of a low-scoring first quarter, especially with my stat sheet here that I have. Looking at all the scoring, it's pretty spaced out evenly. We'll start with Mason County. Over for Mason, Kyson Fox with 2 points. Trayson Lang and Cruz Gil Campbell with 3 apiece. And Ben Brookbank with 4 points. Over for the Musketeers, Casey Gammon, Cam Chaffins, Bradley Adkins, and Ryan Monroe, all with 3 apiece, and leading all scorers in a kind of shocking event so far tonight is Skylar Martin. Skylar Martin has only started once this season, I believe. That was senior night. But he's getting some pretty good minutes tonight so far, and he's leading all scorers so far in this one, 20-12. Getting ready to start the third quarter here in about 7-ish minutes. We've got the dance team performing tonight, the mini dance team, as well as our varsity JV dance team here at Greenup County. A little bit of things I want to go over before the second half starts. We'll start with Mason County and come back here in a minute, talk about Greenup. But Mason County, they're not really rebounding super well. That was the first thing I noticed. That was one of my things that I had mentioned in the pregame show, the Ashland Credit Union pregame show, was that they really needed to compete on the boards as a team. It's not really happening so far tonight. They're kind of struggling in that area. They're not doing super terrible in the foul territory. They only have 3 team fouls. There's not one person with more than 1. They're not doing bad in that area at all. But they're really just not rebounding well. Greenup County is kind of the same. They struggled rebounding this season, especially. If you were here for the Lewis County game, I was on call with Ryan Parker for that one. But they definitely struggled in that game. That was definitely a hard one to watch. You may have seen Coach Sutton throw his tie once during that game. Certainly a heated district game that night. Greenup County will go to Raceland, or not Raceland, sorry. They will play Raceland, but they will head to Russell next week to play in the district tournament. Hopefully looking to get to the region this year out at Moorhead, and best of luck to them at that tournament next week. Let's go ahead and take a quick break. We're about 5.5 minutes from getting this one started, this second half. We'll come right back here in just a moment, talk a little bit about Greenup here on My Town TV.
Pick 6 for $19.99 is the perfect meal for 2.
I can't believe we're on a date.
Oh, I'm just here for pick 6.
Imagine what our kids would look like.
I don't want to have kids with you.
6 kids.
6!
Pick 6!
Wait, could we eat here every meal?
Yes.
All right, I'm down. Pick 6 meal for 2 for $19.99.
With Ashland Credit Union's Community Spirit Card Program, every swipe supports what matters most: our students, our schools, and our community. From morning coffee to Friday night lights, show your spirit everywhere you go.
Pathways has been around for over half a century, providing quality behavioral health care services for 60 years.
Pathways is your certified community behavioral health care clinic. Learn more at pathways-ky.org. Expert care, backed by experience.
Hey, we're Jim and Joe's Garage. Family owned and operated for 3 generations.
We sell cars,
Do bodywork and repair.
we've got a full-service mechanic for when your check engine light comes on.
And we have all kinds of great parts and accessories.
Stop by and see us sometime here at Jim and Joe's.
back to MyTown TV. I'm Maria Moracy here on the not the Ashland Credit Union pregame show. It's the Buffalo Wild Wings halftime show. Let's talk a little bit about Greenup. Greenup, they're having a pretty good first half, leading 20-12. Not bad at all. A little low scoring, and when I read out my stats, we had 4 players with 3 points so far in this one, and only 1 with more than that. That was Skylar Martin leading all scorers in this one with 6 points. He had 2 threes early on in the first quarter. But Greenup County, they're not playing a bad game. They've struggled the past several, especially with rebounding. I know I talked about that for Mason County, but that's been one of Greenup County's biggest weaknesses so far this season, was really getting to the boards and being aggressive. They're doing a good job getting under the basket. They're just not being very aggressive in their past games. But I'm seeing that a little more tonight. They're doing a good job. They're being much more aggressive, and I think that's really the mentality they're going to have to carry with them, especially heading into districts next week. I apologize. I've been saying they're playing Raceland. They do play Russell. I believe the girls play Raceland instead, but they will play at the Marv in Russell, Marvin Madison Gymnasium out in Flatwoods. That is who they will play. So the boys have Raceland, the girls have Russell, but it'll be hosted at Russell. All districts will be this year. Another thing that I would really like to see Greenup County improve on was really their baseline drive. I wasn't really super impressed with that in the first half. I thought they had some pretty good perimeter shooting, hitting some threes from beyond the arc, but I would love to see a little more baseline action, a little more driving to the basket. I think that's going to be their strong suit this year, especially because they've been pretty on and off from 3. I know they're having a pretty good night right now, but in past games they've been a little on and off, had a bit of a cold streak lately. But hopefully, as I said before, that'll snap before we get to districts. But not very many complaints for this Greenup County team tonight. I think they're doing pretty well, and I'm excited to see what they bring to Russell next week. It'll certainly be a good one. Let me check my schedule really quick and see what day and time they'll play. The Greenup County girls will play Raceland at 7:30 on Monday the 23rd. And the boys will play at 7, Greenup versus Russell, on Tuesday the 24th. Those will both be on MyTown, as well as the championship game. And I assume we'll cover some games out at Region as well, assuming there's some MyTown schools that make it. So let's go ahead and get this second half started. Thank you so much for joining me on the Buffalo Wild Wings halftime show, letting me run down the stats and talk a little bit about gameplay. Looks like Greenup County will have this ball to start off the second half. On the floor for the Musketeers, we have Gavin Roy, Skylar Martin, Bradley Adkins, Casey Gammon, and Cam Chaffins. Over for the Royals, it'll be Jace Mers, Cruz, Gil Campbell, Kyson Fox, Trezon Lang, and Ben Brookbank. There's Chaffins over to Martin in the corner. Tries to give it inside to Gavin Roy. Had it stolen away. Here's Gil Campbell. Gives it over to Lang in the corner. No good. Here's Gammon. Got to be careful. Watch the back tip. Had that ball knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with Greenup.
Last touch by Mason, GC ball.
There's Cam Chaffins. Here's Skylar Martin. Throws it over to Gammon. Inside Gavin Roy. And gets the 2. The senior gets on the board. He averages about 6 points a game. Here's Lang. Lang gives it to Gil Campbell. Stolen away by Greenup. Here's Gavin Roy on a breakaway. taking it down low, had it blocked by Fox. Skylar Martin, that was Lang, wrestling for that jump ball. It'll go to Mason County. Here's Mers. Mers gives it over to Brookbank. Over to Gil Campbell. To no good. Gavin Roy and that was Fox that both went down really hard. Chafin throws it into Gamma and out to Skylar Martin for 3. Just a little far off target, and we've got a player down on the floor. That was number 1, Tyson Fox. We'll go ahead and take a quick break for injury and be right back here on My Town.
It's never been easier to replace your kitchen appliances with the ultimate kitchen bundle at Big Sandy Superstore. What's a kitchen bundle? Choose your fridge, choose your range, dishwasher, and microwave. Pick the finish you love and upgrade individual pieces to fit your needs. Need a French door fridge? Done. Wall oven and cooktop? You got it. When you bundle, you save hundreds. Buy the refrigerator and range, get the dishwasher and microwave free at Big Sandy Superstore.
It's not just about saving up. It's learning what it means to earn something for yourself, a few dollars at a time. It's about earning your independence. Every deposit, every goal, every step closer. People's Bank. Working together, building success.
We're back here on My Town TV. After an injury timeout. Luckily, Fox is up and walking on his own power. He's in some obvious pain, though. I'm sure they'll get him checked out by a trainer here in just a moment. Replacing him will be number 24, Lennox Hughes. And we've got an over and back call on Gil Campbell. Here's Cam Chafins. There's Gammon, throws it all the way over to Martin, taking it down low. Skylar Martin just missed it. And it looks like it was out of bounds off of Bradley Atkins. Here's Mers up top with Gammon on him. Gives it over to Hughes. Back to Mers. Throws it inside to Hughes. Back out to that was number 15, Preston Jackson, checking into the game. I didn't have him for a second. Gammon throws it all the way over to Martin. Back to Chafins to Gammon. Back to Chafins. Over to Martin. Back to Chafins. Gammon over to Atkins in the corner. Gets it inside to Roy. And Roy's fouled.
Number 23, Roy fouled on the back 2 for the strike.
Gavin Roy misses the first. And makes a second.
Roy connects on 1 and 2.
Here's Lang. Lang taking it himself. And couldn't tell if he was trying to get it to Hughes or Brookbank. That's going to be out of bounds off Mason County. Here's Cam Chaffins. Over to Gammon, back to Chaffins. Back to Gammon, back to Chaffins. Swings it over to Monroe, checking in. There's Gammon. Gammon for three, good. Here's a quick two.
2 points for Trayvon Lang.
That's Trayvon Lang. And there's 2 for Cam Chaffins. And Gavin Roy with a rebound. Again, hit the floor. It's about the 3rd or 4th time that I've seen him land on his back tonight. That's certainly going to be one that he has to ice in the morning. Awkward pass as Bradley Adkins running for it. Gives it to Mason County instead, and they can't finish. So they'll reset and try to chip into this 16-point lead that Greenup County has established here in the 3rd. There's Ryan Monroe for 3. Make it 19 points. Got a timeout here. Got a timeout called by Mason County. It'll be a full timeout. We'll go ahead and take it with them here with 3:13 remaining in the 3rd period. We'll be right back here on MyTown TV.
Mom, what's for dinner?
I was tired, wasn't getting very good sleep. I was dragging. I think deep down I knew something was wrong. Felt quite a bit of pain in my chest. Next thing you knew, I was doing a heart cath. I absolutely felt better immediately. Right back to work Monday morning with no kind of complications whatsoever. I know a lot about heating and air conditioning, but you guys are the ones that know about hearts.
Inspired Heart Care at UK King's Daughters.
Welcome back to the Greenhouse here on MyTown TV. I'm Maria Moraci, bringing you tonight's action. Just before the break, we had a big 3 from Ryan Monroe, the freshman, stretching this lead out to 19 points. I'll tell you what, Greenup County has just been a huge force to be reckoned with here in this game. And I really like what I'm seeing from them, and I think it's really good momentum that they should definitely be carrying over into next week when they'll play Russell out at Russell in the district tournament. Here's Gil Campbell. Over to Brookbank. Brookbank over to Gil Campbell. Still has it. He has Monroe on him. And the shot was blocked by Monroe. There's Ryan Monroe again. Gives it to Adkins. Back over to Monroe. There's Cam Chaffins. To Roy. Roy throws it over to Adkins. Over to Gammon. To Chaffins. Chaffins taking it inside. Kicks it out to a wide open Ryan Monroe for his 3rd 3 of the night. There's Mers, Jace Mers. Can't get the bank shot. Here's Gammon. And a nice sequence by the Musketeers. Gavin Roy couldn't finish it. I'll tell you what, Gavin Roy is just getting beat up tonight. Playing a tough game. He's certainly been the player this season that Greenup County has definitely needed at times. Been a good hustler. Hasn't played basketball in 2 years. Great baseball player as well. You'll see him once again on My Town later this year when spring starts. He's just been a very good hustler for this Musketeer team. Not always going to be your biggest point scorer every night or lead you in all your categories. There's 2 for Brookbank. He will certainly get you a rebound when you need it most. We got a foul down low. That was on, let me see who this was on. That was on number 5. That was on Mers. There's a 3 from Cam Chafin's no good. Rebound to Brookbank and a jump ball. Inbound Kyle Robinson for a quick 2. Nice play. Here's Hughes, back to Brookbank. Gives it over to Mers. Mers with Landry Lewis on him. There's Gil Campbell. Gives it to Turner. No good. And Cam Chaffins has it. He's got 2 on him, needs to get some help. And he does. There's Hunter Holbrook with 45 seconds remaining. Another 3 from Ryan Monroe. 4 threes for the freshman in this one. There's Brookbank. He'll get 2 from the line.
Number 10, Ed Brookbank got on the shot attempt. 2 to strike.
He makes the first.
He's good on the first. Number 0, Jenkins back in for the Musketeers.
Here's Kieran Jenkins checking back in for the Musketeers. He's good on both.
And Brookbank's good on both.
There's Robinson. Greenup County's got to get this ball across. There's Hunter Holbrook. Gets it through with some speed. And 1. Greenup County leading this one by 25 with an and 1 opportunity. Can't make it 26. That's a foul on Kyler Robinson. As I said, Greenup County out to a 25-point lead with 10 seconds remaining here in the third. Here's Gil Campbell. We got a foul. That's on Ryan Monroe. It's his first. Here's Gil Campbell. Can he get a shot off? Almost walked with it. And air ball at the last second. And after 3, Greenup County leads this one 43-18, a 25-point lead. We'll be right back here in just a few moments to bring you the 4th quarter and the post-game show here on MyTown TV.
I was tired, wasn't getting very good sleep. I was dragging. I think deep down I knew something was wrong. Felt quite a bit of pain in my chest. Next thing you knew, I was doing a heart cath. I absolutely felt better immediately. Right back to work Monday morning with no kind of complications whatsoever. I know a lot about heating and air conditioning, but you guys are the ones that know about hearts.
Inspired Heart Care at UK King's Daughters.
Welcome back to My Town TV. We're here at the Greenhouse, starting this fourth quarter off with a 25-point lead for Greenup County. There's Brookbank, bounced it back over to Ellis Fox. He's back into the game after being out for a while with an injury. Good to see he's okay. There's Lang. Here's Gil Campbell back out to Mers for three. No good. Rebound to Hunter Holbrook. Foul on number 20, Ryan Monroe. That's his second. They'll send Murs to the line for two. He gets the first. And good on the second. Here's Hunter Holbrook. Gives it to Landry Lewis. Landry Lewis taking it down low off of Mason County. Got a third foul on Ryan Monroe here in this second half. He's got 4 threes and 3 fouls. Here's Gil Campbell. Dishes it into Brookbank. Brookbank for 2, no good. Rebound down to Kieran Jenkins. Here's Kyler Robinson. Robinson had it stolen away. Tipped up by Kieran Jenkins. Nice job. And again, stolen away by Mason County. There's Brookbank, who was just waiting under the basket.
2 points for Brookbank.
There's Kieran Jenkins for a 3. Off the front of the iron, no good. There's Gil Campbell, no good. Kieran Jenkins, who's trapped out on the baseline, got away. Here's Landry Lewis. Gives it over to Hunter Holbrook for 3. Good. There's Kyler Robinson. Taking it easy. Here's Lang, gives it over to, that's Gil Campbell, inside to Brookbank. Out of bounds off Mason County. And, oh, we've got a lot of subs checking in. Okay. And for Greenup, we have Gammon, Martin, Roy, and Adkins. For Mason County, we have got Hughes, Lennox Hughes, number 20, Brody. Brody Peffer. It's number 20. Number 15, Preston Jackson. Number 2, Reed Anderson. And number 12, Kenyon Walden. And that's a big 3 for Gavin Roy. There's Peffer. Gives it over to Hughes. Hughes taking it inside and 1.
is good for number 24, Lennox Hughes. He'll step to the line for one.
And he misses the free throw. Here's Gammon. Gammon gives it over to Lewis for three. No good. Rebound down two. That was number 12, Kenyon Walton. Over to Anderson. He's fouled. It's foul on Casey Gammon.
Number 2, Green Anderson, foul on the ground. He'll have 2 from the line.
Misses the first. And good on the second.
Anderson is good on 1-2.
Here's Gammon. Throws it all the way ahead to Atkins. Gives it to Lewis. Back to Gammon. Over to Martin in the corner. Martin back to Gammon. Gets the screen from Roy. Over to Lewis. Taking it inside. Good. And stealing the lay for Gammon. Here's Anderson. This is Walton. Over to Peffer. Brody Peffer back to... I apologize, I'm still looking at all these names. It's Jackson back inside. That was 24, Hughes, Lennox Hughes with the N1.
Lennox Hughes now on the drive, shot good. We'll step in line for one.
34, Britton Meadows checking in for the Musketeers.
Also checking in at 25, Brody Howard.
And checking in for the Musketeers, that's number 25, Brody Howard.
Hughes can be converts the three-point play.
Here's Gammon. Gammon gives it in to Atkins. Atkins taking it inside off the glass. All the way ahead to Hughes. Hughes for two. Here's Gammon. Gammon throws it over to Lewis. Back to Gammon. With 3 minutes remaining, Greenup has some time to spare with this one. They lead by 25. The Gammon has Reed Anderson on him. And Bradley Atkins' night will most likely be done. Same with Roy and Martin. And for him that's number 30, Nate Chaffins. There's Hughes inside, over to Peffer. Can't get the two. And he was out of bounds when he grabbed the ball. And Gammon's night will be done as well. And for him will be number 20, Ryan Monroe.
We're back in for the Royals.
There's Chaffins. Chaffins gives it to Monroe. There's Lewis in the corner. Lewis Back out to Chaffins. Kicks it out to Monroe for 3. Can't get a 5th. There's Brookbank for 2. Here's Chaffins. Gives it to Lewis. Inside to Meadows. And he's fouled.
For 34 Meadows, foul on the shot attempt. He's got 2. He converts on the first. Checking in for ZC, number 24, Asher Wireman.
Checking in for Greenup County, number 24, Asher Wireman. And I presume Landry Lewis is now be done. A nice putback by Brody Howard. And everybody's getting on the score sheet tonight. There's Hughes. That's stolen away for a second. Recovered by Brookbank. Brookbank taking it inside for 2. There's Chaffins. And Asher Wireman just wasn't quite paying attention. Didn't see the ball coming from behind. I think that was a block by Nate Chaffins. Greenup County with about a minute remaining. This is certainly a good win to bring with them into district play next week. Here's Monroe, fouled on the drive. He's good on the first. He's good on the second. Here's Lang. Lang nearly walked there for a moment. There's Brookbank, had it stolen away. There's Asher Wireman, lost his handle again. And tipped out of bounds over to Mason County. There's Lang taking it inside and 1.
Basket 2 for Lang. He's fouled and stepped to the line for 1.
He converts the 3-point play. There's Monroe with about 20 seconds remaining. And I assume Greenup County is just going to let this one. Oh, no, they won't. The 3 from Nate Chaffins, no good. Throwing ahead to Brookbank. 2 for Brookbank.
2 more for Brookbank.
Here's Monroe. And a great win for the Musketeers tonight. 60-39 over the Mason County Royals. We'll be right back here in just a few minutes for the post-game show here on MyTown TV.
Whoa, hey, fellas. You know the routine.
My bad. We got you.
Tom?
Now entering Clarks, number 24 from Georgetown, Kentucky, Malachi Marino. Make some noise for number 22, Drayton Hawthorne. You know him, you can't guard him. From Woodford County, number 2, Jasper Johnson.
Return. Fresh. Fuel.
Clarks.
Pathways has been around for over half a century, providing quality behavioral health care services for 60 years.
Pathways is your certified community behavioral health care clinic. Learn more at pathways-ky.org. Expert care, backed by experience.
Cycling with my wife was a lifestyle for me. The more and more I cycled, the harder and harder it was to get out of chairs. It was restricting everything that I could do. The ultimate result was hip replacements. King's Daughters, they were fantastic. The same day I got home from the hospital, I hopped right on my bike. Knowing that you can get back on your bike and go out and accomplish something that you didn't think you'd be able to, it's just amazing.
Inspired orthopedics care at UK King's Daughters.
They say products aren't built to last, and that they just don't make things like they used to. Since 1953, Big Sandy's been serving our customers quality and reliability at a great price. And that's why we're proud to carry Speed Queen, quality washers and dryers built here in America, with commercial-grade metal parts and backed by industry-leading warranties. Get the guaranteed lowest price and fast delivery on all Speed Queen appliances at Big Sandy's Superstore.
It's not just about saving up. It's learning what it means to earn something for yourself, a few dollars at a time. It's about earning your independence. Every deposit, every goal, every step closer. People's Bank. Working together, building success.
This country runs on skilled hands, and right now, we don't have enough of them. Electrician jobs are booming, and IBEW Local 317 is training the folks who'll keep America lit. If you're ready to learn a trade that matters, visit us at 1848 Madison Avenue, Huntington.
Pick six for $19.99, a perfect meal for two.
That's gotta rhyme.
Well, how about munching on pick six, my mouth going yap yap. People always staring at my wings, they go flap flap. Dave is so surprised because he didn't know I'd rap. Pick six meal for two for $19.99.
Ashland Credit Union is proud to offer 10 $1,000 scholarships to empower students taking the next steps on their journey. See website for more details or email scholarships@ashlandcu.org for more information.
Your family deserves nothing but the best.
The sky's the limit. Drew and Jonathan's Modular One sofas and sectionals at Big Sandy. They're fully customizable, oh so comfortable, and affordable. Modular One can be designed precisely to your liking, with multiple available pieces to choose from in 7 great colors, starting at $4.99. Pick what you need, combine, adjust, that's it. Your room, your way.
Shop Drew and Jonathan home at Big Sandy Superstore.
Mom, what's for dinner?
When life throws you a full court press, Ashland Community and Technical College helps you break through. This is your comeback. Get in the game at ashland.kctcs.edu.
Welcome back to My Town TV. I'm Ram Rafi here bringing you the post-game show. It was a great win tonight for Greenup County, 60-39 after they've lost their last several in a row. Came out with a big win tonight. Hopefully good momentum for them to go into districts next week. They'll play Russell at 7 p.m. on Tuesday. Make sure you catch that on My Town TV. Next week it'll start district play. Big game for the Musketeers and as well as the rest of the 63rd District. Let's go ahead and run down your stats for tonight, and then here in just a few minutes we will have another part of our post-game show. A couple Greenup County players will be coming up to talk to us here in just a few moments. So let's go ahead and get you your stats before they come back up. Over for Mason County, Anderson Reed with 1 point, Kyson Fox with 2, Jason Mers with 2, Cruz Gil Campbell with 3. We have Lennox Hughes with 7 points, Trayzon Lang with 8, and Ben Brookbank with 16 leading all scorers tonight. Over for Greenup County, Braden Meadows with 1, Brody Howard with 2, as well as Landry Lewis with 2. Cam Chaffins, Hunter Holbrook, and Bradley Atkins each with 5 apiece. Kyler Robinson with 4. Skylar Martin with 6, 2 quick threes early on in the game. Gavin Roy with 7. Casey Gammon with 8, and Ryan Monroe leading Greenup County with 13. This kid hit 4 threes tonight as well as 1 free throw and just had an absolutely amazing game, especially for a freshman. He's had his ups and downs this year, especially with injuries. But he had a great game tonight. Super proud of Ryan. Congratulations to him. I mean, honestly, I think Greenup County played really well tonight. I know the score definitely shows it, but I think they played much better as a team. I know Mason County probably wasn't the best opponent to be playing before we head into districts, but I do think that this is a very good tune-up game for them, and I think that that'll definitely be some really great momentum for them to carry on into districts. I liked the rebounding I saw. I liked a lot of the perimeter shooting I saw. I saw them trying to work on getting some different passes into the lane, other stuff like that, really trying to work their inside game as well and not just perimeter shooting. But overall, I would say Musketeers had a really great game tonight, and I'm hoping that they can carry this momentum over into next week. We'll go ahead and take a quick break and give those boys just a few minutes to change and get back up here, and we'll be right back here on MyTown TV.
Whoa, hey, fellas. You know the routine.
My bad. We got you.
Tom?
Now entering Clarks, number 24 from Georgetown, Kentucky, Malachi Marino. Make some noise for number 22, Drayton Hawthorne. You know him, you can't guard him. From Woodford County, number 2, Jasper Johnson.
Return, refresh, fuel. Clarks.
Pathways has been around for over half a century, providing quality behavioral health care services for 60 years.
Pathways is your certified community behavioral health care clinic. Learn more at pathways-ky.org. Expert care, backed by experience.
Cycling with my wife was a lifestyle for me. The more and more I cycled, the harder and harder it was to get out of chairs. It was restricting everything that I could do. The ultimate result was hip replacements. King's Daughters, they were fantastic. The same day I got home from the hospital, I hopped right on my bike. Knowing that you can get back on your bike and go out and accomplish something that you didn't think you'd be able to, it's just amazing.
Inspired orthopedics care at UK King's Daughters.
They say products aren't built to last, and that they just don't make things like they used to. Since 1953, Big Sandy's been serving our customers quality and reliability at a great price. And that's why we're proud to carry Speed Queen, quality washers and dryers built here in America, with commercial-grade metal parts and backed by industry-leading warranties. Get the guaranteed lowest price and fast delivery on all Speed Queen appliances at Big Sandy's Superstore.
It's not just about saving up. It's learning what it means to earn something for yourself, a few dollars at a time. It's about earning your independence. Every deposit, every goal, every step closer. People's Bank. Working together, building success.
This country runs on skilled hands, and right now, we don't have enough of them. Electrician jobs are booming, and IBEW Local 317 is training the folks who'll keep America lit. If you're ready to learn a trade that matters, visit us at 1848 Madison Avenue, Huntington.
Pick 6 for $19.99, a perfect meal for 2.
That's gotta rhyme.
Well, how about munching on Pick 6, my mouth going yap, yap. People always staring at my wings, they go flap, flap. Dave is so surprised because he didn't know I'd rap, rap. Pick 6 meal for 2 for $19.99.
Welcome back to MyTown TV. I'm Maria Moraci here on the post-game show. We got a couple of different players coming out to talk to us tonight. Haven't had them up this year. Tonight we have Bradley Adkins, Gavin Roy, Casey Gammon, and Skylar Martin, our senior core this year. We'll go ahead and just go down the line. Tell me your thoughts on the game tonight.
I think we came out and played good. We played hard, and just like our last few games, we didn't really play good and play good defense. And tonight we really came out and played as a team.
What'd you do?
You're fine.
All right, I'm ready.
Tell me your thoughts on the game tonight.
I think it was great. We came out, had a lot of good effort. Last couple games we hadn't played with a lot of effort. Didn't play good defense. Wasn't shooting the ball well. Shot the ball a lot better tonight. Just good effort going into the Russell game. Good to end that losing streak.
Yeah, it's nice to see you guys getting a big win tonight. I think you guys are going to carry a lot of momentum into next week as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely. That's a big help going into next week.
All right, Casey, tell me your thoughts on the game tonight.
I think it was good. It was good to snap that 9-game win streak, I think it was. We came out slow, but then after halftime we picked it up and started making our shots, and it was good to get a win in our last home game as us 4 seniors.
I think tonight's game was a really good win for us. We've been on a pretty bad losing streak, and I came out, hit the first 2 threes of the game, got our momentum going, and it's something we really needed to get the win here tonight and get ready for Districts Tuesday.
Yeah, I know you haven't really started a whole lot this season. Was that super important to you, especially coming in tonight, getting a start, getting a couple big points off?
Yes, I've been waiting for this all season, and Coach finally gave me the opportunity, so I knew I needed to get in and do something for this team. So I came out, and I knew I was ready to shoot, and I hit those 2 threes, and we got the good win tonight.
Can you guys talk to me a little bit about what this senior group means to you? What this senior group means to you?
This senior group is awesome. We played together for 4 years. I went to a different middle school than these 3 guys, but ever since we came into high school, I've loved them to death. And I'd do anything for these guys. And overall, it's just been amazing playing with them, and I'm really going to miss them.
This senior group means a lot to me. Obviously, me, Gavin, and Bradley have played our whole lives. Skylar went to Wordland, so he tagged along our freshman year, but Skylar's probably one of the funniest guys I've ever met, and he's been a great teammate to me and all 3 of us. But, yeah, they just mean a lot to me, and I'm thankful to play 4 years of high school basketball with them. And I just want to say thank you to them.
This senior group, I feel like 3 of us have played together since 5th grade, and then Skylar, he went to Wordland, but he came and played with us in high school, and I feel like we bond really good, and we have a good connection when we're out in the court, and a lot of us played multiple sports together, and I just feel like we play good together, and I feel like we hype each other up, and we're just ready to come play every day.
Yeah, I definitely agree with what Bradley said. Us 3, me, Bradley, and Casey, we've been playing together since as long as we can remember. Sky came in freshman year. We got to know him pretty quick. It was good to get to know him. Great guy, great group of guys here. Love playing with him. Just good chemistry and all.
Yeah, I know one of your guys' players. He's new this year. He's a freshman, Ryan Monroe. He had a really big night tonight. I don't know if you guys have gotten to look at your stat sheet yet, but he led Greenup tonight with 13 points, 4 threes, 1 free throw. Talk a little bit about him for me.
Yeah, he's got a lot of talent. He'll be excellent one of these days, and he's already a good basketball player, but he's got a lot of size to get. Once he gets that size, I mean, he'll be hard to stop. And lately he hadn't been shooting too good, but tonight he really lit it up and came back for us. It was after that back injury that really slowed him down a little bit, but he definitely came back big for us.
Yeah, I feel like Ryan played good, but he's just one of the many young players we got. We got Trice, we got Kieran, and we have Cam Chaffins, and we still have more in 7th grade, like Jake Felty, and I feel like we have a bright future in the Greenup County basketball standpoint, and I feel like they'll come out and be good the next few years.
Ryan Monroe means a lot to me. We've been best friends since we were little. Our brothers played baseball growing up, And so whenever he moved here, I was happy to play my last year with him, and he has a big future in basketball or whatever it is he does in life, and he's a great kid, and yeah.
Yeah, Ryan Monroe, man. He came in here, and he came to Greenup from Portsmouth, and ever since he came here, he's played hard. He's put in the work every day at practice. Even after practice, he's like putting in one-on-ones with college athletes, just trying to be better every day. And he came in here ready tonight, and he told me before the game that like he needed to lock in because he's had like a little cold streak the past few games. I was like, you got this, bro. And me and him were like patting each other on the back about this game. And he came in here and he played really good, and I'm proud of him.
Yeah, you guys seem to think that this young group has a really bright future. Do you guys think you definitely have a bright future next week? I know you guys play Russell in districts. Talk to me a little bit about the preparation you guys are taking to prepare for that next game.
Yeah, I think before then we have like 3 or 4 practices, and coach is definitely going to get us ready for that game. It's a really big game for us. It's our last game. It could be our last game, but we really have to make sure it's not, and we have to move forward from that. And they're a tough team, but we're a tough team when we want to be too. So when we prep for that game, we're going to go in there strong, and we're going to finish that team off.
Yeah, it's a big game at Russell, first round of districts. We have 4 practices coming up, preparing us for Tuesday. I think Coach will have us ready. It's really just on us, though, to come out and execute his plan that he has for us, and we have to make sure to not chuck up shots and limit possessions and make sure they don't go on big runs, and I think we'll have a good chance of winning that game.
I feel like we have 3 days to get ready. 3 days to get ready to play Russell, and I feel like if we just go in and play hard, you know, it's districts, you know, anything could happen. We play the 1 seed Russell, you know, and there's upsets all the time, and you know, and we're gonna go play, and hopefully that's what we can do. Go up to Russell and come back home with a win. You know, that's what we're hoping.
Yeah, we're just going to take these next 4 days to really prep for them, make sure that we're ready, know all their plays, know all the stuff. But I think from the first time we played them to the second time we played them, we took a big jump. And especially one of my favorite fans right here, Jimmy Fritz.
Oh, that's me right here.
Painted himself green for
Let's
the night.
go!
Yeah.
TC on top!
Love this guy. We're gonna bring him. He's gonna be our mascot for the district game. But you know, it's districts. Anything can happen. So.
He seems really enthusiastic about districts.
Yeah. He's big Greenup guy. Big Greenup guy.
Well, that's great to hear. Thank you guys so much for coming up to talk to us tonight.
Yeah.
I really appreciate it.
Thanks for having us.
All right. Thank you so much to Gavin, Bradley, Casey, and Skylar for coming up to talk to us post-game this afternoon. Once again, big win for Greenup tonight, 60-39 here in the Greenhouse. You can catch them on My Town next week at 7 p.m. on Tuesday at Russell. They'll play Russell in the first round of districts, as well as the girls. They'll play Raceland on 7:30 that Monday. Best of luck to those teams in district competition next week. And once again, thank you so much for tuning in tonight. I have Marcus Reed on camera. Brandon, I'm sorry, I just blanked. I forgot all my last names that I've ever known. I just forget every single person's last name ever. Brandon Wilson on camera. I have Marcus Reed on camera, Brandon Wilson on production. I'm Ram Aracy. Thank you so much for tuning in. Good night, everyone.